Hello everybody, my name is Smarty, short for Smarty Reads, and welcome back. Today I'm going to read Chapter 4 of Oh Boy Mallory. It's called A Sign. Before we begin, make sure you like this video, subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you know when I upload a new video. Also, share this video with your friends and family so they can watch me read as well. Other than that, let's begin. A Sign. Friday afternoon after school at the desk table, at the kitchen table, eating cookies. Dear Diary, even though I said wasn't going to ask Marianne what she thinks it means, that the only thing Jake and I talked about last night was baseball, and that he seemed more interested in talking to my brother than to me, it was the first thing I asked her when I saw her this morning. Her answer surprised me. She said it means absolutely, positively, 100% less than nothing, and that there's only one little thing we need to know now, and that one thing is to wait for a sign. I had a feeling she didn't mean the kind that sticks in the ground. Not this kind of sign. So I asked her what exactly she meant, and she said she was sure Jake likes me, and that all we have to do today is wait for a sign that he does. I asked her what that sign might be, and she said it could be a number of things that Jake might do when I'm looking. I had no idea what kinds of things Marianne was talking about, so I asked her, and she told me. Possible signs Jake likes me, according to Marianne. Sign number 1, eating a banana in one bite. Sign number 2, or an apple. Sign number 3, squirting milk out of his nose. Sign number 4, balancing his lunch tray on his head. Sign number 5, giving a big friend a piggyback ride. Thing number 6, getting a piggyback ride from a little friend. Sign number 7, running through the halls even though he's not supposed to. Sign number 8, talking in the library even though he's not supposed to. Sign number 10, talking in Chinese. Sign number 10, or French. I asked Marianne how we would know that any of these things mean Jake likes me. She just laughed and said that if he did any of these things or any number of things while I'm anywhere near him, it would be totally obvious that he likes me, and all we had to do was wait for him to do something. So we waited. We waited all morning. We waited during recess. We waited during lunch. We waited during library time. And we waited while the 5th graders were leaving the PE field and the 4th graders were going to the PE field. Marianne said she thought that would be an ideal time for Jake to give me a sign, especially since school was almost over. When I said that maybe he isn't going to give me a sign, Marianne said not to think like that. She said she thinks Jake might be the kind of boy who likes to wait and give a girl a sign at the end of the day. I told Marianne that at least April had given me an invitation to her birthday party, so it wasn't like I was going home empty-handed. When I said that, Marianne said that Pamela and Zoe and Ariel and Danielle and all the other girls in our class got invitations too. Then she wrapped her arm around me and told me not to worry, that she was sure I would be going home with an invitation and a sign. To be honest, at the beginning of the day, I wasn't actually worried. But as the day went on, I kind of started to worry. And the more the day went on, the more I just wanted a sign. So finally the bell rang and school was over. As I packed my backpack and got ready to go home, Marianne winked at me and said, "I bet Jake was waiting until the bell rings to give you a sign. We better go so you don't miss it." We grabbed our backpacks and walked towards the gates of Fern Falls Elementary. We walked really slowly because Marianne said we wouldn't want to leave before Jake had a chance to leave and give me my sign. But guess what? We were the last ones to leave the school and still no sign. In fact, no sign of Jake at all. I could tell Marianne felt bad for me because she came over me and said, "Who cares about a stupid sign anyway?" I nodded like I agreed, but the truth is, I cared. At the top there is a picture of Marianne and Mallory, Mallory and Marianne, world's slowest walkers. XOXO Mallory. And that's the end of that chapter. I'll see you next time when I read Once Upon a Time. Bye, everyone.